How's it going there, Pokemon fans? My name is Eevee and I'm finally making a video about Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. As you know, my channel is mostly based on Pokemon theories and top 5s, so there's really not that much information that I can go by. All we got is a trailer, some gameplay footage, but for some people that's enough to make a lot of speculation videos. But I know that many of you guys have been asking me my thoughts on the upcoming games, so I figure I'd take the opportunity to show you the new layout that I'm working on, which I'm still not completely done, so you guys can see a little bit more of my face. And we're gonna start it off by talking about on my thoughts about Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. So let's go! So first we're going to talk about what everybody was talking about, and that is they're complaining about Pokemon removing the wild battle system. As you know, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu is going to be a hybrid, a mix of Pokemon Go and a remake of Pokemon Yellow. Some people are not too happy about that, and probably me included, because I wasn't really a big fan of Pokemon Go. But what really dropped the bomb for everybody was the fact that they are removing wild battles. So everybody was asking the question, how the hell are we going to level up our Pokemon? And it was recently revealed that we're going to be using a candy system, which is similar to what Pokemon Go has been using. Now personally, I'm not so happy that they removed it, but I still find it a little bit odd for many people to complain, because probably you hate it as well. You hated wild battles after your Pokemon reach a certain level, because I know we use it to level up, just to try to get to that specific level so we can get through the next area or whatever. But once your Pokemon are high enough, you don't want to deal with it. And I'm sure that many of you, probably 99% of you, ended up using repels and max repels to not have to deal with them. What I'm not happy about is the fact that they just removed it completely. I wish there would have been some sort of option to use probably both. Maybe like in Pokemon Go, where you have a lure that would trigger, Pokemon come to you and maybe trigger some battles as well. I think that would have been nice, but the decision has been made. There's nothing much that we can do about it other than just try it out and see if we like it or not. But there is hope, because we know that this is going to be a hybrid. It's going to be a unique hybrid, and probably the features that we're seeing right now then might not all come to the upcoming game that's going to be in the following year, which is supposed to be the main series game, or Generation 8. So the biggest thing I'm happy about is the graphics. Oh boy, do they look awesome. As you know, we were always hoping to have a game on the big screen. We did have like Pokemon Stadium, and we did have like some sort of adapters for you to play the Pokemon on your big screen, and the fact that the Nintendo Switch is able to do both is just simply amazing. We all knew this was going to happen. The next games were going to be on the Pokemon Switch, and I'm really happy because it's a more powerful feature. But at the same time, I'm a little bit sad because my Nintendo DS is now kind of obsolete when it comes to Pokemon games. But what are you going to do? You just gotta adapt and evolve, just like Pokemon, based on the times. I am also happy that they're keeping the battle system, and that you're able to get some of your family members or friends or whatever to join you and play. I think that's pretty cool. And of course, everybody was talking about, for every single video that was made of features that they wanted Pokemon to follow you. And this time, not only would you have one Pokemon, you would have your Pikachu, your Eevee with special abilities that are always going to be on your shoulder, and then you will have other Pokemon that are going to be following you, and each one has like a unique feature. So I think that's going to be really awesome, and many people are going to be happy. And being a big fan of Generation 1, because I'm not a Gen 1er, don't judge me, but yes, I played from the beginning. I'm happy to see Yellow and this amazing graphics and all these new features. Everybody has also been speculating about the new Pokemon they announced at the end of the trailer, which is a mystery, a giant mystery right now. And pretty much is a consensus that it is going to be a Pokemon Generation 8. Now, they might surprise us. They might do something a little bit different, maybe like an Eevee evolution, or maybe a Gen 1 Pokemon that was never seen before, or I don't know, but it seems like the majority of people think it is going to be a Generation 8 Pokemon, and it does make a lot of sense. Now, there's really not much information we can go about, and all we can do is just wait and see what kind of Pokemon it's going to be. And finally, the last thing I want to talk about is my biggest hope for these upcoming games, and that is that I hope Game Freak focuses more on the lore. I feel like a lot of the previous game up to Pokemon X and Y. They did a really good job focusing on ancient history or how they connected to other games, which gave me a lot of material for Pokemon Theories. But when it came to Pokemon Sun and Moon, there wasn't really much. Everything was tied up almost to that same game, so nothing really outside from there, even though we had some characters that came from other games. So now I think is the biggest time for Nintendo and Game Freak to focus on a little bit more on the lore. And the reason I'm saying this is because, as you know, one of my most popular theories is the Looker theory, where I talked about that he was actually in the SSN and he was all the way in Generation 1. And if you've been watching Pokemon Generations, well, that came a while back ago, you will know that it was kind of confirmed that Looker was there in Generation 1 looking for Giovanni. So I think it would be really cool if we could see Looker come into the Pokemon Yellow remakes and get a little bit of the story that attaches to all the games like Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and the whole background story for Looker and the International Police. So that is my biggest hope, so that I can bring you guys even more videos on awesome theories. So there you have it, Pokemon fans. Those are my current thoughts on the upcoming games. As you know, there's probably going to be more information revealed, so we're going to be on the lookout for that. And I wanted to let you know that I still do not own a Nintendo Switch, so I'm saving up money. Hopefully I can get it by the end of the year, and maybe even sooner. It all depends how well it goes for me. And at the same time, I wanted to ask you about the current setup that I have. I'm still trying to get a couple of things so it looks a little bit nicer. But this is something that I always wanted to do, to show you guys more of my face. But I wasn't never really happy because of the background. So let me know what you guys think. And as usual, thank you for watching. And until next time, Pokemon fans.